Okay, so now I actually want to get something working with my color slider. My color box. Okay, red slider callback. Now, callback refers to what happens when I interact with the object red slider. So when I click on this, what should it do? It uses its callback function, which is this, to execute some sort of code. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can do in here. I'm just going to move this off to the side for now. So each object refers to itself. Now, what I want to do is get the value of the slider bar, so the position of where this is along here. By default, the slider bar has a value from 0 to 1. It doesn't reflect that in there. It has a max here and a min there. And it also has a slider step here. So 0.01 refers to the amount of distance traveled if you click on this little arrow, or that little arrow there. And the 0.1 refers to how much it moves when you click within this range. So that's a big jump and that's a small jump. And that's what that refers to. So by default, these values are 0. I could make them all a value of 0.5 if I wanted. It doesn't really matter. Okay? So every one of these sliders has a value. I'm going to come into here and say red color is equal to age object, because age object refers to the slider, and then I'm going to, I have to get age object and I have to get its value property. Now if that looks confusing, don't fret, because it's actually quite straightforward. It's actually in the hints up here. It returns the position of the slider as this example of code here. So red color is displayed here. If I disp red color now, I should see it in the MATLAB command window when I run this figure. So here's my figure. I click, and there it is. Fairly straightforward. We'll close that, and now let's keep working. I don't need this line. What do we want to do with the red color? Well, we should actually probably update the figure, this color window, with the color that I've made within here. So I need to get the current color of the window, and how I do that is get. Now that color window exists within handles. Handles contains all of the handles of all of the objects. So I say handles dot color window, and now I've got the handle of the color window. I need to get for the color window the current color. So what is that called in the property inspector? Let's have a look. Just make sure that we're working in the color window. That's correct. Is there a color property? And yes, there is. It's a little bit vague right here, but this is actually a 3-column vector, and right now all the default values are 1, and because they're all 1, the color is white. So let's close that. I'll move this back over here. So I want to get its color property, and you'll have to honor the American standard of English here, and that's it. So get the color window color, and that'll be the current color. So I'll make my new color variable. I should make sure I'm being consistent here. New color is going to be, well, because we're doing red, the red color will be first, the green color comes second, so that'll be current color element 2, and then blue comes last, current color 3. If you're unfamiliar with that, that's just in all computer lingo, colors are referred to as RGB codes for red, green and blue. But if you forget that, all you need to do is come back into color. You'll see that red comes first, then green, and then blue. So my new color is now reflected into this array. Now all I need to do is actually set the color window with our new color. So instead of get, I say set. Handles dot color window. I'm setting the color property of it, and I'm setting it with new color. And that should be all we need to do. Let's save that, run that. my figure opens up, and we're getting some changes here. So if I move that all the way to the end, all of these colors should be 111, which is white. If I move this down to 0, then this is 0, this is 1, this is 1, which is the cyan color. So my red slider is now working. I'll finish this mini screencast here, and in the next screencast I'll work on getting the other sliders working.